Welcome to this recording of In God Is All Happiness. This uplifting discourse was originally delivered by Paramahansa Yogananda at the Self-Realization Fellowship Hermitage in Encinitas, California, on June 10, 1937. We are honored to share his divine insights and timeless wisdom with you today. God, in his infinite mercy, gives to us his joy, his inspiration, true life, true wisdom, true happiness, and true understanding through all the various experiences of our lives. But the glory of God is revealed only in the quietness of the soul, in the intensity of the inner effort of the mind to commune with him. It is there that we find truth. Outside, delusion is very strong. Very few people can get away from the influences of outer environment. The world goes on with its infinite complexities and diverse experiences. Each life is new, and each life has to be lived differently. Yet underlying all life is the silent voice of God, ever calling to us through flowers, through scriptures, and through our conscience, through all things that are beautiful and that make life worth living. The more you concentrate on the outside, the less you will know of the inner glory of the everlasting joy of spirit. The more you concentrate within, the less you will have of difficulties without. But most people do not understand this truth because of the influence of worldly company and environment and bad habits. Environment keeps you more or less engrossed. It never allows you to think of deeper realities. Even in this beautiful place in Encinitas, I have seen that some students came without the pure intention of seeking spiritual development. If you choose to see God, you can see him everywhere. Habits are predatory. They destroy. You should learn to be happy with what you have. Don't wish for anything more than what is already coming to you. The Father knows what you need. The best way to be unendingly happy is to be conscious of the Father. Your paramount desire should be God realization. The determination to be with him should be supreme in your consciousness. I have given everything to God. There is nothing else that I can give anymore. And I have already realized that the only purpose of life is to know God. Many people may doubt that finding God is the purpose of life, but everyone can accept the idea that the purpose of life is to find happiness. I say that God is happiness. He is bliss. He is love. He is joy that will never go away from your soul. So why shouldn't you try to acquire that happiness? No one else can give it to you. You must continuously cultivate it yourself. The forces of nature are constantly trying to give you the pleasures of the world, but such transitory satisfactions only end in sorrow and bitterness. Even the most favored person, one who appears to have everything, may not be happy, and you will never be satisfied for long with earthly things. They give only a false peace and contentment. The whole world has been plunged into chaos through greedy desires. Greed is creating war. Nothing else is causing it. He who conquers himself is the greatest victor in this battle of life. Money, fame, desires, everything that goes against this ideal is a detriment to our peace and happiness. If people would only learn to concentrate on the real values of life, they would find true happiness, but they are carried away by earthly desires. I find that no temptation can make me deviate from the path I have chosen. I could enthrall thousands with the powers God has given me, but that course would be a detriment to me. And in any case, I do not seek to enthrall thousands. I love to see true devotees, those who are anchored in God. Souls who love God will come here, and those whose enthusiasm will last to the end of life will find him. It is impossible to deceive the Lord because he is sitting right behind your thoughts and knows what you are thinking and desiring. If in your heart you truly renounce the world and seek inner communion with him, he will come to you. But you must know that you want him and nothing else. Once that desire for him is established in your heart, he must come. The only thing to live for is the contact of the divine, the communion with God. That is why Jesus said, "The harvest truly is plenteous, but the laborers are few." Believe the words of Jesus, who lived truth. Has there ever been a greater example of godliness for us than when he said, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do"? Everybody wants to have more money than the next person, and when he has it, he is not satisfied, because he finds there is still someone else who has more than he. People live in a bedlam of misery, created by their own desires. Learn to be satisfied with what you have. The average person in America has much more than the average person in Europe or India or in any other land, but still he is not happy. He is burning with anxieties and worries. God's way is the easiest way. It is best to go to the Father first and ask him what is best for you. When you know that he is, and that he awaits you, why should you waste your time on lesser things? Have you ever tried sincerely to see if the Father talks to you or not? The Lord is speaking to all human beings. What more can he do to attract your attention? I don't want people to think that they can attain realization simply by listening to others or by reading books. They must practice what they read and hear. It is better to go to church than to stay at home and listen to idle chatter. But even in church, you must feel him within, and you must know the technique by which you can realize his presence. Emotionalism and intellectualism cannot give realization. When you resign yourself completely to God, when you are never tempted to pray for selfish ends, and when you are sure that God is your spirit, that he is your soul and everything else, then you are free. Think, a few decades hence, this existence of ours will have become a dream, and my sitting here and talking with you will have become part of that dream. All the great masters of the past have become dreams in the consciousness of mankind. But those great ones have attained. They are always conscious of what is going on. What a dream this life is. And yet, when you look at your body now and see how it throbs with life, you become fully convinced again of the reality of this dream. You think you must have this or that, and then you can be happy. But no matter how many of your desires are satisfied, you will never find happiness through them. The more you have, the more you want. Learn to live simply. His mind is full with contentment, whose desires ever flow inward. That man is like a changeless ocean, which is kept brimful with constantly entering waters. He is not a muny who bores holes of desires in his reservoir of peace and lets the waters escape. You need to be guided by those who know God, those who commune with him. Jesus taught us to seek God in solitude. In the solitude of inner silence, you learn about the Holy Ghost. The great masters of India also speak of this divine power. The true meaning of the Holy Ghost has first come in this land through Self-Realization Fellowship. Everything in creation is vibration, which is guided by the intelligence of God. That intelligent vibration is the Holy Ghost. Everyone should learn how to contact the Holy Ghost through meditation. In the silence of your soul, in the bower of your concentration, the romance with the infinite is endless. But you cannot have God and mammon together. You must give yourself to God wholly. He is the eternal lover, and he is begging for the love of you all. You must learn to use your will and concentration in order to seek God wholeheartedly. Your actions are dictated by your habits. You are always being forced by habits to do things that you don't want to do. You are your own enemy, and you don't know it. You don't learn to sit quietly. You don't learn to give time to God, and you are impatient and expect to attain heaven all at once. You cannot get it by reading books, or by listening to sermons, or by doing charitable works. You can get God only by giving your time to him in deep meditation. You must make the effort to please God first. It is impossible to please all. I try never to displease anybody. I do my best, and that is all I can do. My first aim is to please God. I use my hands to pray in adoration before him, my feet to seek him everywhere, my mind to think of him as always present. Every throne of thought must be occupied by God. God is peace, God is love, God is kindness, God is understanding, God is compassion, God is wisdom. This is the only thing that I have come to tell you, naught else. Learn the Self-Realization Yoga technique of meditation. Keep good company. Don't look to others but to God alone. And every day speak of this work to others. Every day do good to some people. As long as there is money in my pocket, I never cease to give. My bank is God. Last of all, you must know God, just as the great ones know Him. If you follow the technique, you will find Him through your own efforts. One day I was walking outside the Hermitage, thinking of my great guru, Sri Yukteswarji, and wondering about him. I felt sad that I was enjoying this beautiful ashram and that he could not be here to share it with me. Suddenly he appeared to me in the sky and said, "You think you are the only one enjoying this place. I'm enjoying it from all space. You must strive to be one with God. Practice meditation every day and learn to love Him deeply, and to love your neighbors as yourself. This is the only way to avoid war. There must be spiritual cooperation. Without spirituality, there cannot be happiness, either national or individual, and happiness must start with the individual. God communion is the only answer to all problems, whether they be physical, financial, matrimonial, moral, or spiritual. Happiness comes by feeling that you are one with God, that you are the child of God, a prince child of the King of the universe. You are not a beggar child. You have jailed yourself in the body because of ignorance of your Father. You must free yourself from this jail. You must keep your mind riveted to God no matter what comes. Then you will find great peace and joy. Their thoughts fully on me, their beings surrendered to me, enlightening one another, proclaiming me always. My devotees are contented and joyful." As we conclude this discourse on In God is All Happiness, let us take to heart the profound wisdom of Paramahansa Yogananda. True happiness lies not in worldly possessions or fleeting desires, but in communion with the divine. The joy and peace we seek can only be found in God, who is the eternal source of all contentment. Through daily meditation, simplicity, and love for God and all beings, we can rise above life's challenges and experience lasting happiness. Remember, only in seeking God first will all other things fall into place. Thank you for joining us, and may the blessings of the divine guide you always.